Avenue of the Arts thing is a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what is that about PATHA, Bob?
PATHA's closing a year from now.
Oh, it's dreadful.
Yeah.
What's going on?
As well as University of the Arts.
When did this come about? Just today?
No,
No.
it came out a couple of days ago, I think.
Yeah. Like last Friday.
And the University of the
Arts
Arts
happened over the weekend, but PATHA is a whole other thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you're saying PATHA is closing as well?
According to a certificate program.
Whoa.
I
Bad
think,
news.
Finding the BFA and MFA program.
I think Bob's going to talk about it in his art news.
Yeah, as much as I can.
Yeah. Without crying.
Awful. Awful.
I have no personal connection to either institution. I never went to, I'm not sure I've ever been inside either building. But I just met a lot of lively people who came from there.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's save it for art news. But I will encourage each of you to share any experience of PAFA or the University of the Arts.
I wonder if I have.
Wait a minute. PATHA can't close. It was the first art college in America, wasn't it?
And they're not
That's
closing.
right. It's closing.
PATHA's not closing.
PAFA's closing a year from now.
I'm going to look at
They're not closing.
They're not closing right now, as I
They're
understand
changing
it.
to a certificate program.
Yeah, exactly.
They're ending the BFA and the MFA programs.
Oh,
It used to be a certificate.
Oh,
school.
that's right. They're
That's a good
closing
idea.
some programs.
but I
Correct.
wonder why they went back to that. In other words, what's the difference?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I am reading right now, the storied Pennsylvania Academy of the Fine Arts will close its college in 2025.
Ah,
The PATHA Museum will remain open and continue to offer educational programming. The facade of the Pennsylvania Academy goes on with more,
wow.
Wow. Wow.
And what was it? San Francisco Art Institute also closed.
Yeah.
Really? That one was bought by somebody else.
Somebody rich who's going to turn it into some
Yeah.
art center. Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Wow.
what I think might happen is the temple might take it over and extend its art department there. I mean, because they have a presence in Center City, it would make sense for them.
Yeah. Damn. That's amazing.
And Tyler Art School from Temple's been around forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good.
What about it? Is that closing too?
No, I'm just saying they're good.
Yeah.
Doesn't it seem like the world is caving in? I mean, that's how it seems. It has an apocalyptic feel, doesn't it? Like all the art institutions in Philadelphia are all going under.
Yeah.
Wonder what's the larger.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
We have to know the inside story. And that's my comment, Bob. I'm done.
And we never will.
Maybe you think there's a larger thing going on.
Absolutely.
Like the society itself that's
Yes.
kind of leaving these institutions behind.
Well,
The internet.
their
It's the
enrollments
internet.
apparently are dropping down because, we're creating generations and generations of artists. Who's going to buy our art? It's,
Hey, guess what? We have AI now. We don't need artists.
Yeah, that's it. It's electronic. It's electronics. It's
we just need
electronic.
good descriptors.
The artist will evolve. It's a tool.
Yeah.
The artist will still be there. They'll just master that tool.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
They used photography, the 19th century, many 19th century artists used photography as soon as it was available to them because it's another tool. That's the way it is. We keep adapting to whatever tools get developed. So,
And there's kind of there's also a Wall Street style explanation, because a number of these institutions had prime real estate. I mean,
yeah.
Right.
University of the Arts had great grounds, PAFA did, and there's pressure on them to, hey, it's like the Plastic Club. The Plastic Club has a great building. Now, suppose its board of directors decided, hey, let's take out a mortgage. We'll get money and we'll fund ourselves from the mortgage. And then the mortgage gets due. I think that's what's happening to a lot of. It's like what they do to the New Jersey diners, which are dying. Anyway, that's my theory of a partial explanation. But good, Neela's here.
Yeah.
And
Neela's here to sort us out.
An artist will be an artist if there's nobody to buy. Artists have been painting caves, for heaven's sakes. That's kind of a trend.
Right.
You know,
yeah,
it's got a bit of a history there. It's bringing forward in time. There's still
That's
going to
where
be.
I started.
We're
That's where I
still gonna be-
started in the cave.
They're still going to be painting caves one way or another, even if it was with an AI tool.
Yeah.
Can't help themselves.
You won't find. I don't want to use AI.
I don't
like
either.
technology.
I hate cell phones, so there we are.
I'm right with you.
me too.
Hey, Neela.
She's appearing. She's going to appear in a moment. Yes.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Sarah, you're sideways.
there she is.
Aren't we all?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's Neela's dog.
All right. Hey, Neela, we've been talking in advance about the closing of University of Arts and PAFA and everything. And I'm going to go back to that in the art news. But
Great.
and I'm going to invite everyone to share their experience with those institutions. But it is 7:08. Neela, can you take over the
Okay.
art sharing?
Recording.
Hi,
I am recording.
everyone.
Hi.
Neela.
Sorry, I was a little late.
That's okay.
Well, none of us ever are.
Right.
How true. Shall we start with Alden tonight?
Okay, sure. Why not? It's not much of a project. Let's see. It's a future project that Old King Cole. So have any of you ever been to the St. Regis Hotel in New York City? Excuse me. I have not myself, but it's actually
Nor have I.
there's a famous mural by Maxfield Parrish there called Old King Cole. Apparently, it was painted for John J. Astor when he owned another building, I think at 34th and 5th. I think maybe it was the Roosevelt or some other hotel that he owned, and they'd been pressing Parrish for a painting. I don't know if the subject was determined, but anyway, Parrish was resistant because he didn't want to do something for a bar. He had Quaker background, and he really didn't want to be painting something for a bar. But eventually, Astor prevailed by offering him $5,000. And so he created this, I think it's 3-part painting. You can see the dividers right there,
Mhm.
3 equals. And my friend George sent me this picture, the central one today in response to my email today. And I got inspired and I thought, I want to go into that central area I want to put my face in there. And just before I leave go north, I'm going to set this up.
Kind of looks like you already.
And I want to, let's go in a little
Your
closer.
face to the
So
right.
you can see his face with a smirk on his face. The backstory behind this is that J.J. Astor was reportedly a flatulent person. And apparently this was Parrish's way of poking some fun at him. And you can see his, his jesters or his courtiers, one's turning away like, oh, really? And the other's like, did you really? And it's just a wonderful expression on his face that made me laugh. I thought, I've got to do something with this. So that's my project for this week.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
What fun.
the art of the flatulence.
Yeah.
Really.
Hey.
And let's take a look at the whole piece. I mean, really, such a.
Fielding with that whole
And
story.
apparently, it was taken down and cleaned from nicotine and whatever else had collected on it for years back in, I think, 2007. So it's actually much brighter than it was. And I'm not sure if this is an old one, but you can see there's certainly a difference in this. It may be just in the photographing, but whatever. It's going to be fun to have this project for myself before I leave.
Yes. That's
Really.
Old King Cole was a jolly old soul.
very
Merry old soul, the merry old soul that was he. He called for his pipe and he called for his bowl and he called for his fiddlers 3. And then it goes on after that, but I forgot.
Yeah. All right.
It's a nice
Great
face.
project.
Yes, fun. We're having more fun. Life begins at 80.
uh-huh. Yes, it does.
So
That
don't
is
take me
great.
down. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You can put all our faces in there.
That's true.
You know, there are enough. I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah.
Whoa.
That's
Yeah,
us.
in a row.
Which one do I want to be?
Now, really, let's see. You can take a quick look at all of them. I'll do a quick scan here. Expressions on their faces. Yeah. They're amused. Yeah. Okay.
That would be fun.
This is one of the first art pieces I remember. I mean, I saw it when I was 8 years old
Yeah.
in books, and it made a strong impression.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Never seen it
Parish,
before.
Parish will do that, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. His
Mhm.
images sort of burn themselves in our memory. They're so archetypal almost.
Well, he had children, and he had to be away frequently, and he would write back little postcards to them and put drawings on them and so forth. He must have been a great father to have.
Yeah, and he lived to 96. He was
Wow.
one of the longest lived. It shows how art can keep you alive.
My goodness.
It's true. That's true.
Mike, you're making a lot of noise.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, folks.
Well, thanks,
now-
Alden. We'll look forward to seeing that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's another birthday coming up this week, too.
Yours is on the 16th, isn't it?
And
Alden?
who is that?
Last week?
It's Janice
Yay.
on Friday. Yes.
Your birthday is this Friday? I
Bob,
thought it
can
was
you
this-
take
Yes,
this
it
one
is.
down?
Pardon me?
Oops.
Yes, I'm well into the Octo era.
Janice, is it your birthday coming up this week?
Yes.
No, I did not know that. I know it's Alden's birthday, but I thought his was on the 16th.
It's 7th
also-
to 18th, but we need to celebrate Janice's because it's coming
Yeah,
already.
Janice, when is yours again? This
Oh,
Friday?
happy
Friday.
birthday to both of you.
Oh my
Well,
gosh, happy
thank you.
birthday, Janice. Happy birthday. I'll have to find a picture of a cake.
Oh.
I'd give you a real
Yep.
cake, but I don't have a real cake on hand.
Well, it's the thought that counts.
I'll have to write that down.
All right, take me down.
So,
Be right there.
so my
All right, I'll
birthday,
take it down.
it's on my birthday that the University of the Arts is closing.
Closing.
That's true, yeah.
Ugh.
You didn't go there, did you, Janice?
No, I didn't, but my first husband did,
Okay.
and he graduated with a BA and then went on to Penn to get his master's. And several of my friends went there,
Right.
but I didn't get to go.
It's good. It's a massive thing.
But your youth, Janice, was hanging around the artistic crowd downtown,
Yeah, that's right.
who was all PAFA and University of the Arts.
Mhm. And they went to Dirty Frank's.
Okay.
It made noise. Lots of it.
Janice was famous for going underneath train tunnels. You know, there's a bridge and making noise. You know, the echoes that could at full voice. Janice was
Let's
operatic.
not record image. Let's not record image.
I was an acting student then, and I had found my voice. And so, with riding around with some friends, we go under certain tunnels and with a great echo system. Woohoo!
Sure.
You should do that now.
She can do that
No.
now because I have a
Wait.
tunnel to show. I have a tunnel. One of my things I'm showing tonight is a tunnel, Janice.
Oh,
So
really?
you can, when it comes on, you can do your thing.
Owl.
Perfect.
Believe me, you won't want that. It's Margaret Hamilton. Yes. Does anybody
Okay.
remember her from the? Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
She's
I'm
the
going
Witch
on
of
and
the
on.
West. Right?
Yes.
The Wicked Witch of the West.
Yes.
She was my favorite character.
She was wonderful.
I hid under the seat when she was on in The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
I was really scared.
Was this a movie theater when you did this? Or
Yeah.
home? Okay.
Movie theater.
How old were you, Bob?
Probably 6,
Yeah.
7.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, let's go on.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Well, shall we go to Janice?
Oh, good. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, yes, indeedy. You may have noticed last week that at the end of our session, I suddenly disappeared. Now, why won't, oh, here. Sorry. And this is why. This is what I was seeing out the window, and I had to get it.
Nice.
Okay. Beautiful.
Wow.
Gorgeous. It's a beautiful, beautiful sky and the light, Janice, is really, really fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all so different.
I know, it's
Yeah.
amazing.
The gray steeple against the color is just, that's a very nice gray.
It is a very nice gray, exactly.
Yes.
And it's natural.
right.
She didn't make it gray.
No, but that, yes.
Looks like that owl.
And that little light on the right center that mimics the orange of the sunset.
Mm.
I don't know
Nice.
why, but I can't change. Oh, there's one.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, the colors are much more intense.
Pretty clouds, raggedy clouds.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
This
Janice, I sort of like the Cezanne of Philadelphia because he did that mountain over and over and over and over. And
Yes.
so you all like the Cezanne of Philadelphia.
That's true.
Mont Saint Victoire.
Okay. But that's the first one.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Mhm.
Really
Thank you.
nice.
I love
You
the
got-
composition too, besides
Yeah.
the color.
Oh, thank you.
It's very
I-
calming, isn't it? It has a very calming effect, I find.
Are these all new buildings that are going up?
Well, yes. Let's see. There's another one going up right here.
Yeah, I see the
To
three.
my dismay.
Except for the church and the brick building.
Yeah, those are.
Oh, they'll tear that down soon too.
Church or the brick building?
To the right.
Yeah.
Tear down the church. Jeez. Jeez.
Okay, that's what I got.
Fascinating.
Huh.
Thank you.
dear.
Really nice.
Thanks for looking.
Thanks, Janice.
Thank you, Janice.
I love
Thanks, Janet.
seeing those
Thank you.
skies. Really nice.
The thing.
They passed up.
Beautiful.
Let's see. Mike, do you have anything tonight?
Yeah, Sarah's going to show for me.
Okay,
Okay.
Sarah, take it away.
Did she leave the house again? Did she run away again?
Looking at her, she's
She's
here.
here. She's working hard for you, Mike.
Maybe she's looking for it.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Your
give
love-
it a chance, everybody.
Oh, okay. Sarah, they asked for you to show for me.
I heard you. I'm getting your stuff, hon.
I'm sorry, I was asleep.
Well, wake up now because your images are going to be showing.
Got it. I'll see if I can do a little voiceover.
A voiceover.
Right.
We don't think that these have been shown
Oh.
before.
What happened to
But Sarah's
Sarah?
box has disappeared.
She disappeared.
Yeah.
Sarah's
Yeah.
disappeared.
Uh-oh. It was an uh-oh. Well, I think we'll give her a couple minutes to pop back up,
Okay.
and we will go to Doris.
All right.
We'll give Sarah some time to reappear.
She's in the waiting room.
Okay.
So shall we go back? I'm sorry, Doris. Shall we see if we can
Here she
get
is.
Sarah back?
Yep, she's here.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, good.
Sarah's back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yay. We see your screen share.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
Wow.
That is a wow.
What fun.
Oh
Fantastic.
my gosh. Mike, I think you've blown us out of the water on this one.
Yeah, that's,
Oh, my Lord.
I forget, we were in some tall building somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And then, that's when I was taking a lot of pictures. And I forget exactly where this is, honestly.
It's
It
the boardwalk in Atlantic City.
Yeah.
Is it?
Right,
Is it?
right,
It's not Philly.
right. Yeah, the
I
boardwalk.
think it's gorgeous. I really do, Mike. I
Yeah,
think it's absolutely
yeah,
fabulous.
Thanks. With the help of Photoshop.
And
Yeah.
clever.
Yeah.
It's so playful.
Yeah,
I love this.
yeah.
I really,
This
really
is-
love it.
That's about as close as I'll ever get to being a painter, I think.
I know, that's what I like about it, actually, Mike.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, much more Photoshop than you usually do.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
From when you were a wedding photographer, you used very little Photoshop.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Really, well, only for blemishes or noses that were just too big.
I think this is absolutely fabulous, Mike.
Yes.
I really, honestly, I do.
Yeah,
I agree.
Party City.
yeah.
Great sky too. Really.
Yeah, great sky, great everything.
Hmm.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nice.
Shall I take it down?
Yes.
Sorry to see it go.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, just send me your address and I'll send it with a return out address for the check.
If there wasn't that sting involved, I would give you my address.
Oh,
Oh,
Love it. Love it.
Yeah,
beautiful, beautiful.
that's
Yeah.
soulful.
I know it is, isn't it?
yeah.
I love it, Mike.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's got a
Thanks.
mood.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think this is when I really went back to playing with black and white. You know, yeah, I had a lot of fun with these. I really did. I've gotten away from it for whatever reason, but I think I got too structured in the business of photography, and I kind of miss some of this. I'll try to get back
Sure.
to some of it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Good, good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is
nice.
lovely.
Yeah,
thank,
this is.
thank you.
I
Thanks.
love all the tones in this, everything.
Mhm.
It's just lovely, Mike.
Mhm.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. I think you have one more, don't you, Sarah?
Yes, dear, I do.
Okay.
If I can find it, if I can go to it.
Did you know the person, Mike, who's back your
Honestly, I don't remember. That shot is quite old. I don't know how old, but
Really?
quite old. Because, like I say, as I got more and more into being a professional photographer, I was less and less into taking pictures for me.
Yeah.
And so
Mhm.
these go back quite a way. They do, but I was glad that Sarah found them.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Yes.
this one was from art camp. Philadelphia had an art camp, and we went a couple years. And I was able to read the small print, and this was one Mike did after the art camp.
Nice.
Nice.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Right.
Gorgeous.
Really nice.
Very, very nice.
Yeah. I find it interesting at this point in my life how I see my vision has changed. And I don't mean seeing vision, I mean seeing art in things. And I don't know that I like it, but I'm aware of it. You know, it's just an interesting phenomenon that I realize. Sometimes I think that I've taken so many tens and thousands of pictures that
Yeah.
sometimes there's nothing new. But I don't know if that's bad. So anyway, I'm trying to get back into it a little
Yeah.
bit and see what happens.
Good.
Enjoy it. Yeah.
Well, I think, Mike,
That's
what
right.
you've shown us tonight is for me a departure from what you usually show us. And I think the first one just is a blow-away for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and they're all quite old. I don't know how old, but quite old. Like I say, from the time I was a teenager, which was more than 6 weeks ago. I constantly had a camera in my hands. I mean, really, I was really a young kid taking pictures.
Mm.
And then when I got into
love
it
the one of the woman
professionally,
with the hat.
it
That is
changed.
so sort of like French impressionist. So French in
Yeah.
Philadelphia or something.
We
Florals are beautiful
Well,
too.
Nice
Yeah.
handwriting. I admire anybody with good handwriting, I can tell you.
Hey,
Writing is much worse now. I think it's arthritis.
Okay. Well, thanks, Sarah, for finding these for me.
Oh, you're quite welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Sarah.
yes,
Thank
yes.
you, Sarah, and thank you,
It
Mike.
was a
Thank
lot
you.
of fun
Right,
to see.
right.
Thank
Sarah,
you.
Sarah, you can move back in now.
Oh,
Okay. Thank you.
very nice.
Thank you. No, thank you.
Let's go to Sarah.
Uh-oh.
We're here.
Okay.
Ooh,
Ah,
that's a Sarah.
Ah,
yeah, it's a Sarah.
Yeah,
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 That's
that's
great.
great.
That is
Syrian
brilliant.
net.
Oh, I like your treatment of it, Sarah. It
Thank
has
you.
Yeah, I like
okay.
the window in the back and all, all the details.
Yeah, it's great.
And the labels
I know.
still
Yeah.
attached.
I
Yeah.
know.
Oh, wow.
Crazy, I know.
Yeah. She looks like a real person, but
She
she
does.
wasn't.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I've met anyone as gorgeous as her, but okay.
Yeah.
Oh, they exist.
Look about that plastic too.
And I love her hat.
Good shot.
Oh, yeah.
The
Good
whole
shot.
brown effect.
Yeah,
There's the
that
whole thing of
sepia.
feeling, sort of log cabin feeling or something like that. I don't know.
Yes, there's
Right.
something about it.
She's contemplating.
She's one of my
How's your-
many
how's your
mannequins.
thing?
Nice.
Shall I take her down?
Sure,
Yes.
but
Nice
it's
brown.
very nice.
It's
Yeah.
Thank you
very
very much.
Really?
Good color combo.
That's it.
This is a little different. You know, when I worked in Center City, there's so many buildings and storefronts. So here, I called this window dressing. And there was the gentleman that dresses the models.
That's great. Great
That's
title.
really good, Sarah.
That mannequin
You
looks
got the
just like a
man, the
guy, too.
building, there's the
Yeah.
shop window, all
Yeah.
into one. It's
Yeah.
very interesting.
Yeah.
Right. And
Right. The guy almost is real.
Yeah.
It's a great
it
shot. It's a great shot.
It's a great
it
shot
is.
indeed.
It's wonderful the way it goes between the inside and the outside.
Mm-hmm.
It's everything at once.
Yes, that's what I
Matchup.
was meaning. That's what I was
Reflections
meaning.
across the street. Yeah.
Yeah.
That mannequin looks very real.
Great shot.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Did you say that was New York City or Philadelphia?
Oh, no, that's at 12th and Chestnut
Okay.
in Center City, because I used to walk a lot and I used to go into these stores and take pictures and photograph mannequins and they had the greatest, funkiest jewelry and everything. So there were a lot of those stores with, all kinds of clothing. And so I often did see people dressing the windows. But this one I saved.
Well, it was a good save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have one more. But I can't find it, so I'm just gonna bring up the one on the left is the other one that didn't come up.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
I can't get a handle, Sarah, on what it is.
Hmm.
It's the top of a mannequin and the reflection of the street light in the top part of it. That was New York, that one. This mannequin had sequins all over the, yeah.
Hmm.
And that's the sky behind her. I mean,
It has an abstract quality to it, Sarah, because it's hard to kind of see what it is, but you just see all the colors. At least that's what I saw.
right. You
wow.
see her? You see her
Yes.
now?
Yeah, I see her
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Now that you explained it, yes, I do.
And that's a
Yeah.
street light. And here's all, she had the most magnificent dress on with lovely
that.
sequins.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I brought this up because I had put these three together. And so tonight was really a mannequin night.
Yeah.
Okay.
So did that
And-
piece on the
Very
left? Did that piece on the left have that very strong eye suggestion as really part of the sequening, or is it something you added?
No, that was part of her dress.
Really? Wow, it definitely creates that look of an eye.
Yeah, it
See what
does.
Golden is saying. Yes, I do see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, very nice.
It does have an abstract quality to it, or a figurative quality
Yeah.
to it.
Well, that I did do to it on purpose, because if I just take a picture and leave it the way it is, that's always a nice thing to do. But creating something different out of it totally is really
Yes.
the art in me coming out, But I was attracted to all her sequins on this orange gown. This was in a window.
Yeah. Nice.
Well, the three
That's
pieces
perfect.
together on that black background are strong,
Yeah,
very strong. The
agreed.
multiples.
Yes.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you. Thank you.
Beautiful shot. Beautiful.
Yeah. I enjoy the mannequins, and it's still enjoyable for me. I didn't realize how many I had. I have so many.
You
Well,
could
we
have
have
a
a cover
show of
lady
all the
and a mannequin
mannequins.
lady.
I could. I definitely could.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thanks, Sarah.
Yeah.
Let's go to Walcott. I like your background.
Yes.
Chinese landscape.
Yeah, I stole it. Now let's see if I can find Mystery Building. The villagers won't go there anymore.
Mhm.
Mm.
There's an old man that lives inside.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where is this,
There are
Walcott?
stories. It's very old. Nobody knows when it was made.
Yeah. And look at the naturalistic figure on the left,
I was looking at that as well. I was a woman on the left.
the woman on the left.
Yes.
Wow.
Painting?
That's part of the mystery of the haunted place.
We're not going to find
That's
out
a
with
good mural.
or mural or whatever.
Woman always looking on. Butterfly woman.
Oh, yes. Now I see her. Now I see her.
Yeah.
Yes, and to the left.
Yeah, that was actually funny. I was trying to get rid of something, and I was using generative fill on the Photoshop to get rid of a water tank up there, and I got rid of it. But this is what it gave me instead.
Oh,
So I said, "Okay, that's a keeper."
oh,
A happy accident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
All
interesting.
right.
This stunning.
Wow.
Ooh.
There's my wall, and
Love it.
I thought that was it struck me as pretty.
That's really
Nice,
pretty.
nice.
It's gorgeous.
What a wall of butterflies. there's a lot of wall art down here and a lot of very good wall art artists, I think.
That's
Mhm.
beautiful.
I love
It
having
is.
wall art. I have a lot of it. Kind of like Janice's mannequins. I got a pile of them.
Sarah's mannequins.
Sarah's mannequins.
Sarah's
And
mannequins.
Janice's churches.
Yeah, Janice's
Oh,
churches.
Janice's church, Janice's
That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, same thing.
Walcott, I just want to comment on the colors. I like the opposite colors, the purple salvia in the foreground and the yellow
Mhm.
all over the wall mural. I think
Yes,
that's
it's super
really
gorgeous.
nice. It's a nice
Yeah.
touch.
Pretty I thought it was a very pretty foreground for the wall too.
Mhm.
Is that a caterpillar coming up a stem?
Looks like one, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it probably is.
Yeah, I think that's the caterpillar for the monarchs.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
think that's
You
it.
may be right.
Oh,
You
Exactly.
mean
Oh, look.
the juvenile
Walcott,
form
do-
of the monarch?
All right,
Is
well,
it caterpillar going to
Yeah,
turn
they
into
have
a
the
monarch?
stripe.
Yeah,
Ah,
he's right about
Yes.
that. Yes.
yeah.
This is the wall that's right in front of that. You can see it continue.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
ah,
It's
Walcott, where is it? Where is this
Echo
taken?
Park. It's Echo Park.
It's Echo
Everything's in
Park.
Echo Park, or it's in the botanical garden.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Well,
Really
anyway,
nice.
Beautiful.
the next one I'll call things to do after a couple of martinis.
Oh,
ah.
oh, I really like that
That's
one.
fun.
Oh, I like that.
Walcott, it has a sort of Parisian feel to it to me.
That's the middle.
Impressionist.
Center of it.
It has an impressionist look to me.
Doesn't it? It's sort of like it's in Paris somehow. This
Yeah.
crazy
Yes.
explosion took place in Paris.
It's high society.
Yeah. Well,
somehow.
it's right around the corner from me, and it ain't high society. I can tell you that.
Oh,
You know, don't tell us because that's how it looks to me. It really does.
How were the martinis?
Very good. Yeah.
and how many?
Nourishing, olives. Very good. Very nourishing.
Oh,
Well, anyway, there we are. That's what I've got for tonight, folks.
I like that
Oh,
very
yeah.
much.
Like
Very
that.
nice.
me too. Me
Yeah,
too.
very nice.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Well, thank you, folks. Thank you.
Very creative.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Doris, let's go to you.
Sure. Okay. Is this showing up?
Not
Not
yet.
yet.
Only if it
Right.
looks like you.
What? What did you say?
I said only if it looks like Doris, then it's showing up.
Very realistic likeness.
Yeah.
Along
Oh,
with
so you don't see the picture I just posted?
You don't
No.
see it,
No.
Doris.
Okay.
Yeah.
yourselves.
You're not screen there.
Oh,
Oh.
all right.
Do you see it now?
Yes.
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 Okay. I'm just still a little. Wait a minute. Why is this?
The word is verklempt.
I don't. Wait a minute. Why is this like stuck here? There we go. Okay. You see this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
This
Yep.
is my daughter at UArts.
Oh,
When we were having the conversation, I went and I found this picture.
Oh, nice.
My
great.
daughter, Hannah Lloyd, went there for 4 years and graduated.
Wow.
What year?
This is her at the senior showcase art show.
Okay.
Um, she
When
did
was this,
labels
Doris?
for what?
I was just wondering when this was.
Trying to remember. Spell.
Well, it's
It was several years ago.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Is she a graphic designer or a heavy drinker?
She liked to design the bottle designs. Yeah. Yeah. A designer. Yeah.
right.
Yes.
Dressed very cool.
Yeah, she looks a lovely young lady, Doris.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about UArts, and I figured I'll bring this one up. I'm sure I must have more pictures, but yeah.
To me, this almost looks like a painting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
Is she the daughter that got married last year?
Yes.
Ah,
That's when they got married.
I do remember that wedding. Yes, I remember you told us.
Have an
Yeah.
artwork of hers above the bottles.
Hmm. I have on the front porch, I have a special shelf, and it's got 4 of her bottle designs on it.
Hmm.
Yeah. And
Oh,
this
you
thing right
should.
here is displayed in my kitchen.
ah,
Yeah.
I can't
Right.
quite make it out, but
Yep.
I don't know if I
We're,
can.
we're still on the first picture.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you go closer?
I don't know if it's that clear. Oh man. It's not really
Oh, okay.
Okay, that gives us a.
oh,
not very crisp. The photo's not very crisp, but there.
mhm.
Mhm.
It's very nice.
So
Yeah.
oh yeah. So yeah, the UArts does have a special meaning for me, for us. So yeah. And what is this? This one? Do you see it?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Okay. All right. This is a kind of a quick, expressive. I did a watercolor and pencil drawing with watercolor over it. Semi-plein air,
Hmm. Hmm.
partially. This is this over here in the corner
Park bench.
is the bench that we had made up in memory of my dad.
Oh,
Doris, I like the way the bench is not photographed because it's a painting, but I
Okay.
like the way you kind of did a sort of triangular thing with it. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
Rather than just say, "Oh, this is a bench." It's just a very interesting way to
Way it's
Yeah, I didn't
dropped.
show just part of the bench.
exactly. I
And,
think it's a very
yeah.
interesting way to look at a
It
bench.
is.
That's such a lovely idea. I love that.
Thank you.
I do. I like the
Now, what is that? Is that a path or a road down there?
This is the trail.
trail.
It's a trail. It's the rail trail. Yeah.
okay, the word I'm looking for is delicacy. It has a very delicate presentation with the greenery and everything. It's very
Yeah.
delicate.
Thanks.
Yeah, I have a slightly off the subject question, but you mentioned this is a plein air painting, but I know what that is. But I'm just curious, not being a painter, are there specific names for pieces of art that are painted in different kinds of locales? Like
Locations.
plein air.
Locations?
Like
Yeah, like this is plein air, which I assume means that it was painted outdoors. Is that correct?
It means it was painted outdoors on location, which this was only partially done. So I sketched
Okay,
it,
but I was
and
just curious,
finished
are
it.
are there specific names for pieces of art that are painted in a different type of location?
I don't think so. Is
Sure.
there?
It was just
Well,
Cityscapes, landscapes.
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Skyscapes.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Seascapes.
Okay. Just
Did you say
curious. Thanks.
pancakes?
Studio painting.
I'll be still.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I wanted to paint something in the location of my dad's bench. So
That's great. It's
came up.
beautiful.
So,
The pencil gives it a structure.
Oh, yeah.
Watercolor. It's
Yeah.
a nice texture underneath. Like it.
thank you.
Yeah. I love your work. I really do.
Thank you.
I really do. Wow.
So were you sitting on the bench?
Yes, I was.
Okay. Oh, I can see that.
The original photo had my sneakers showing there.
Ah, very good.
Yeah. This is actually, if you go up this path a little, it is the location that I did 3 paintings of. So it's a popular little corner, little spot for me, I guess. I keep on going back to this spot. So, and now my dad's bench is there.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you leave your father's bench there out in public for all to use?
Yes.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, they have a lot
Yes.
of that around here where you get a bench, you pay to get a bench made, and there's a little plaque and it's a little saying, whatever you want to put on it, and it's there in the memory of somebody or whatever.
It's lovely.
There's
great.
a lot of them
You go
around
there,
this area.
I have a bench in the Wissahick, Mike bought me a bench some years ago,
Oh,
right past the, so I'm just saying, but this looked like a handmade bench. Did you make this?
I don't know if I can, let me see if I can find a photo of it. Give me a minute.
Was mine?
How do I
Around
get
here,
to
a bench would be gone in 2 minutes.
this? How do I get to
Who
this?
said that?
That was
Mhm.
Walcott.
Walcott.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
don't
'cause-
know if that's true, Walcott.
They chained them down here in South Philly.
My
Yes.
bench is still there. It's been there since over 10 years.
Yeah.
That's such a nice idea.
It's a lovely idea, and they
Yeah,
do
I
that
have-
in your office.
We have a
Now, I
plaque
know-
on it.
I know
Yeah.
they do that in Central Park too.
Do they? Do they?
On the second bench after the inn. What's the name of the inn again?
Oh,
Valley
Yes.
Green.
Valley Green.
Oh, right.
okay.
Second bench after going.
Oh,
To the left.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
To see a picture
well,
of the-
facing the restaurant, it's the
Okay.
second bench on the left.
Okay.
Okay.
Ah,
oh, nice.
I think he's kidding.
So
No, we're not.
No,
So next time, if we ever go there,
you were
Right.
we'll try and see it.
Go left.
Go left.
I think it's right. But anyhow.
Yeah, I'll have to figure out how to find that.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Show it to us next week.
Yeah. Okay.
But I love that idea. That's beautiful.
and Doris, I like the fact that you can see the lumber work. You know,
yes.
you know, you
Right.
could draw this. You can see the 2 pieces of lumber, and you
Right.
have an understanding of
Right.
the physics
Yes.
of the construction of
Yeah.
this. It makes the
Wonderful.
drawing stronger.
Thank you.
Really nice.
Is that background picture on the computer, is that one of yours?
Which one is the, oh,
Mountains?
no, that's not. That's just something my husband put on there.
Uh,
No,
It's nice.
I don't know what it is. Yeah, no. I don't think I'm used to the computer yet with this. Yeah, it's
Okay.
all right.
All right.
Take me off. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Okay.
Welcome
you-
to the
Thank you,
club.
Doris.
Thank you, Doris.
Thank you, Doris.
Thank you.
Okay,
Okay, this and that. I think I just yeah.
that's great. Let's go to Don.
Okay. I just have one again this week. This is not plein air. This was done in the studio from a photograph.
That's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I like the composition of this one.
Yeah,
Yes.
Dawn, it's awfully hard to produce something every single week. And you
Yes.
managed to do it. You managed to get that done.
Well, we have a little art group here that we get together Thursday morning, so it always encourages me to do something new.
That's wonderful.
It is.
Yeah.
So I like the blue-green thing as well.
What's the medium you're using on this stone?
This is watercolor.
Watercolor.
Yeah.
Is it the watercolor that your friend sent to you?
Japanese.
This is the Japanese watercolors. Yeah,
Yes.
Kurosaki.
They are rich.
It's very, it is very vibrant.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, I do the trees with purple first, and then do a coat of brown on top of it. I like the way it gives it sort of a shadow effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Beautiful.
Thank you. That's all I got for this week.
Dawn, that's
Beautiful.
Stunning.
really amazing that you can do it. Well done.
Yeah.
That you do it
Thank
every
you.
week for us.
Yeah.
Thank you, Don.
Thank you, Don.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I like the tree trunks in the distance.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like figures. The arms are raised.
Great. Let's go to Kim.
Okay, so my theme tonight is leftovers, meaning I've only been back 3 days, so I'm going to show you stuff that I did the last time that I was here, okay? So nothing new, nothing earth-shaking. It's, where are we? Here we go. Ready or not. So this is what I did when I was here in April and March. It's Center City. It's called, what is it called? Broad and Chestnut or something. I do have a few questions for you, if I could ask. If you were showing this, would you put some ink, and make this building more visible? Because because everything else is, as you see, a skyscraper, and this is, if you know where I'm talking about, there is a sort of a, what would you call it, building, an old building. And yeah, I'm just it's made out of like marble or whatever it is. It's just not like this. So yeah, it's a bank. I believe it is a bank. You can see the little flag of the bank. Would you sort of like ink it in? Would you sort of make it more graphic?
Yes.
I would.
Yes. 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 If I had to do it again, I would try and leave it out, but it was hard to get the shot that I got with the, with the way that the thing is looking without including it, frankly.
Yes.
But I can sketch it in. I can sort of graphic it in if you know what I'm talking about. I can make that more.
So you want to make it darker because it's
like a cream color.
Well, no, it's not that I want to change the color. You see this thing here? Can you see what I'm doing here?
Yes.
You can make this so that you can actually see the lines of the building. That's what I'm trying to say. Do you think I should make the lines more, visible?
Well, Kim, the other buildings are saturated with color.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And this one has an absence of color.
Exactly.
Correct.
It's powerful.
So if you want it to not be jarring in that way, then I would try playing with some color.
Okay.
I don't know if it, will do what you want, but you can try it.
Yeah.
I think it has a charm.
Well, I have a totally different version of it with totally different sky and everything. And on that one, I actually did sort of ink in the structure of it.
Mm-hmm.
I just haven't had time to do that on this one right now.
I think you should go ahead and do it if you've been thinking about it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I
and
have
that-
done. I have done it on
Yeah.
another version of it. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
not the version I'm showing you. I actually like the
Yeah.
black sky and all that. So
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
this one better than I like the other one. But on the other one,
Yeah.
I have actually penciled it in. So maybe that's what I'll do.
Yeah.
Okie doke. So let's go to the next one, which is I'm sort of doing a couple of sketches. So this is a sketch thing of Broad Street.
Oh,
Ooh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Is that UArts there?
No, actually, Don, it's a bit further up. It's more near City Hall.
mm-hmm.
Well, the UArts building is only a block from City Hall.
Yeah, well, maybe it is
I
some.
think that's what it is right there.
Yeah, could be. I didn't think so, but I just like the way all the buildings look New Yorkish, so that's why I took it.
Yes, they do.
Don't they? It looks like you're in New York. It
Yeah.
has that skyscraper
Mhm.
feeling to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I never just do the black and white, so I just thought I would show you that.
That's
Okay.
Yeah, I like it.
really works.
Yeah.
Thank you. So the next one was a walk with Jenna Lynn Wiseman, who is a member of the Plastic Club. And this was taken in December. And I had no idea we were going on a long hike. So I had high heels on, and there I was teetering. Oh, it was terrible. I'm telling you, it was freezing cold,
Yeah.
but never mind. Never mind. Now this is a sketch with color. And Janice, if you want to scream in the tunnel, you can. That's what I meant, that I do have a tunnel photo. And the title is a sort of double title. It's called Above Race. Walcott won't know what that means, but you will know what it means. Race is a street, Walcott, so
Race
above
street.
race has a double meaning. So it was taken above race. And that's a little vignette here.
Hmm.
Okay.
Nice.
So I'd like to show you
Mhm.
my last one, and my last one is something that I had shown you before. What's different about it was I changed the background color to make it more of an abstract. Now, actually, I wanted to go to the art house and retake the shot, but how I got the angle originally, I could not replicate it. So the original shot was taken
Oh,
at
That's
the original
fun.
this was taken at dusk.
Right.
That's why it has a strange thing quality to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I went there during the day and I thought, I want to do the shot again. But how I did this shot, I really honestly don't know. I mean, was I on my back? Was I kneeling on the sidewalk? I don't know how I did it. So I had to use the original shot and just do the orange, which is what I wanted to do, to make it more of a sort of abstract type of shot.
I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's great.
Thank you.
I
I
like that
used
a lot.
I used to lean against the building so I wouldn't fall. And that
Okay,
was
but-
how I took shots like this. I had to lean against the building.
Yeah, I'd asked you about that, Sarah, because you have done some shots of City Hall, etc. But in this case, that is the building. I mean, I would have to somehow do something on the street. I don't know how I got the shot. I know it was late at night, not late at night, but as it was dusk, and that's why it has this strange grainy quality to it. I thought I'm going to take a clean shot and then do this again, but I could not. I don't know how I got that angle. It's very hard to get that angle. So it's
Had
going
you
to
been
be.
drinking?
Did you say that I've been
Yeah.
drinking?
Yeah, had you been drinking?
Well, strangely,
Was
actually,
I-
Mike, no, Mike actually has been drinking, but I don't know how
Was
I
it-
did it. I mean, I must have contorted myself or something, but I couldn't do it again because now I get dizzy. Not that I did that so long ago, but it would
Yeah.
make me dizzy now to do a shot like that.
It's great.
Huh.
It's a fun shot.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
no,
it just the way it is.
yeah, it's really impact.
Yeah.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm. Yeah, well, that's good to know. Thanks a bunch, guys. Thank you.
Sure,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Thank you, Kim.
Very
Thanks, Ken.
Okie dokie. Leftovers.
thanks.
Yes,
Let's
thank
go.
you.
Let's go to Bob.
All right. I am in an ongoing project that I'm working a new neighbor who's an anatomist, and she's doing some writings about anatomy, and I'm not especially happy with how this is, but that's the intestine, large and small intestine, and in the background is a 19th century medical book. Here's the last one I did. And
Gee,
I love the colors.
I was, you know what? I was going to say what Neela said. I really like the mauve and the purple, and
Yeah.
I think it's really, really a nice composition there with the color.
Has an iridescent quality.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the black and white details.
mhm.
It's really fun.
Well, I want to go further with this, but that's as far as I've gotten. That's all I have.
You're
That's
making
great.
progress. You're making progress.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bob, did you put in that color, that beautiful mauve purplish thing?
Yeah, the colors are not me choosing the color, but me selecting. I use various filters that automatically add color, and then I make a choice as to which colors to keep. Like, for instance, I suspect that yellow and those greens were selections. But
Don't get mad. I was going to say, don't get mad at me, Bob, but I think I have a title.
Uh-oh. Yes.
Bad sushi.
All right.
You'll
Are
have to
we
say,
that
Lynn.
pretty inside? Are we that pretty inside?
That's great. That's really
Good.
creative. That's
Yeah.
really creative. It's great.
Well, thank you.
A lot of fun to see. Everybody had great work.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for thanking me.
And I guess I think I had everybody show work tonight. Raise
How
your
about
hands if
Camilla?
I missed you. I'm not together enough. Next week.
Good.
Okay.
Good. We'll look forward to it.
Neela,
Yes.
I totally, I empathize because tonight I was like that. I just couldn't get it together. So usually I'm like
Yeah.
ready, and I wasn't. I was not quite ready tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. Some nights are like that. If we show up, that is good.
Right. Right.
So we'll go to art news.
All right. And we're starting out art news concentrating on the two closings of Philadelphia art schools. The CAFA is closing a year from now. They've announced it. University of the Arts is closing
On Friday.
on Friday.
Yeah.
This is, it makes you dizzy how fast that happened.
Yeah. And both of them.
Suddenly.
You can imagine
Do
you
you
can
think,
imagine how.
do you think part of it was because of the pandemic?
Just happened.
No,
They just
I
have
don't.
no students.
Mm.
They only have like 700 students.
Might be because of digital.
Yeah,
Well,
the
I still
AI.
want to spend that kind of money. It
Oh,
cost me
Oh,
a
so
quarter
they
million
couldn't
dollars to go to
identify a
University of UArts.
viable
Right.
cost.
Right.
So here's some of the stories. Some of the famous alumni. I'm impressed by Charles Sheeler of the University of Arts.
Mm.
And
Oh, Irving Penn.
yeah,
Yeah.
I should put together a show of, now the question is, why did it, and here's the other one, PAFA is
Mhm.
closing, let's go down and get the,
They're going the
get
wrong
the
way.
story. I know.
Academy of Fine Arts. Yeah.
PAFA is closing at the end of the 24-2025 academic year.
Right.
I
Just
think
to-
they're going to still be teaching art there, but it's just not going to be a degree school.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
That's a little better. Maybe
Yeah.
it's a lot
What I
better.
read indicated that they were only going to, just a few minutes ago, indicated they were only going to be open as a museum.
With
That's
education.
right.
Well, at least they'll
That
be
was
able to
That's
see.
right.
Everything.
Just,
At
I'll
least
try to
they'll
bring
be able
that
to,
up.
because they have some beautiful art there.
Mhm.
Wolcott, PAFA stands for Pennsylvania Academy of Fine Art.
Mhm.
In
Aha.
case, Wolcott, you're scratching your head and saying, what the hell are they talking about?
I'll read the statement again. It says the PAFA Museum will remain open and continue to offer educational programming.
Yeah.
So that says it's actually going to be pretty limited, at least to my
Yeah.
understanding.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Hmm.
wow.
So they need
Well, they hadn't decided who would do the academics if they just taught art classes. Now, Penn used to be to help them do that in the 60s and 70s.
Uh-huh.
And then they became accredited. So maybe they'll go back to that someday.
I didn't follow that, Neela.
In the late 60s, PAFA had a certificate program, and the UAP did the academics.
Oh, I
And-
see.
And then the kids got a degree.
Hmm.
Now it is remarkable how little time the University of the Arts gave students.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
shocking.
mean, just a week.
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Something's going on there.
Something's-
Something is
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
Real serious stuff.
Yeah, that's dreadful.
My reading between the lines, my guess is that the accrediting institution, which is the Middle States Commission on Higher
Oh,
Education,
yeah. Yes.
forced them to close
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
before they were
sounds
ready.
reasonable. Yeah, that's
But anyway, here's a chronology. Is in you can look it up. It's now my conspiratorial view. First of all, the tuition at University of Arts is like $55,000 a year.
55,000?
Wow.
Yeah, that's what they run now.
Yeah,
Mo-
I'm shocked.
Most places, yeah.
That's insane.
It is insane. This means that only rich people can go.
Mhm.
If
Well, of
that.
course, yeah, we're boomers. Most of us are boomers. We have the advantage of low cost.
Yeah, we did.
We did. We really did.
privilege.
I don't
Yeah,
know why
I-
it became so
That's
expensive.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
why?
Crazy.
Exactly.
You know what? I don't know what happened. They became businesses.
That too.
Yes.
They were,
Inflation.
and
Well,
they have these big, like Harvard manages this huge fund, and it's really Harvard is a hedge fund operation that also teaches people as classes.
Ah,
Mm.
let's not
Good
talk about too much
evaluation.
what they teach people.
Well,
I hope someone comes in and saves these places because it just cannot happen. It cannot happen.
yeah, I'm shocked.
Bob,
well,
can I
someone's
raise a
going to come up and. I'm sorry.
Bob, can I
Well,
raise a different issue, a related issue about the University of the Arts?
Sure.
Okay, there was a time in the mid 1990s when Philly was run into the ground, and there was talk about a renaissance based on, the University of the Arts was going to buy all these buildings, and they were going to, Broad Street was going to recover, and it did. Now, if all these buildings go vacant, and there are 1,700 students and 700 faculty suddenly disappear, right? What will that mean for Broad Street? Will it collapse? Because a lot of the renovations and things that happened in the mid-90s that made Center City the way it is were because of the University of the Arts. So on a personal basis, I'm terrified. I mean, is it going to go back to being the wasteland that it used to be before they were there?
It's a good question.
Yes, it is.
I mean, it's frightening, actually.
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
I guess Broadway won't be the Avenue of the Arts anymore.
Right.
Right, it was the Avenue of the Arts. That's right. That spearheaded the regeneration of Center City, Philadelphia. It was the heart of it. Yeah, the University of the Avenue of the Arts. Right. It won't be the Avenue of the Arts.
It used to be Philadelphia College of the Arts. So when did they change it to University of the Arts?
In 1985, it said in your stuff that you were showing.
Was it? And before that, it was Museum College.
Okay.
That's what it was when Stewart went there. And
then
somebody
before
objected.
that-
Somebody objected to the fact that they call it Museum College, and it implied a connection with the museum on the Parkway. So then they changed it to, I believe, the College of the Arts, and then they changed it to the University of the Arts.
And what will happen to the avenue, the designation Avenue of the Arts? It's terrifying. It really is very frightening.
A lot of money.
A lot of money.
Yeah, it's always money. Oh.
Yep. Well, if I was a multi-millionaire, I would come in and save everything.
Me too.
You mean you're not, Sarah? Is that what you're
Yeah.
You wish.
I think that the part here about the municipal debt, University of the Arts floated $50 million of municipal bonds secured by the real estate. And they were rated, Fitch, the bond rating service, downgraded them to a B+ credit rating. The bonds are secured by mortgages on 3 university properties in the center of Philadelphia, which were appraised in 2017 at $36 million. Fitch analysts noted one of the 3 buildings was sold in fiscal 2023. Now, I would love to know which building that is. This building is a magnificent building.
Oh, yes, it's magnificent.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure it can be used for anything except a museum, but maybe it could be a high-end retail space.
God forbid.
Yeah, do we need more high-end retail space?
Yeah, really.
Yes,
Yeah.
we certainly do. All these young entrepreneurs.
Now, I'm struck by how other universities are welcoming University of Arts. Like
Yes.
this is Moore College,
Yes, they said it. Yeah.
and this is Temple.
Very welcome.
Temple welcomes, and this is Drexel. Drexel is also welcomes University of Arts. And there's another college that has stepped up that is called
Temple, I think they're talking about buying it.
it's in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Anyway, they
Carnegie
stepped up.
Mellon?
Yeah, Carnegie Mellon.
I forget the name of it. But to move on, here's a sort of grim piece of balancing news. There's going to be a new arts complex, supposedly in Kensington, on this site. I am this is, like they say, it's vaporware. In other words, it's an idea that they're floating, but it's not here yet. But it'd be nice if they could turn Kensington, here's the sculpture garden they're painting, into a working arts complex. But I'm not, I would much prefer to have PAFA and University of the Arts back.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's not over till it's over.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Right here. Right here.
Do any of you have experience at UArts or PAFA?
I went to UArts in 1998 after I retired from AT&T. I studied multimedia. Graduated. I was 45 years old, and I was in classes with all these 18 and 19-year-olds.
Oh, boy.
I'm still friends with a lot of them. It's interesting watching them grow up, and they're having their own families and stuff now.
Oh, that's nice.
But it is like a family. I mean, you spend so much time with these people, and then to have it just sort of drop out from under you.
Yeah, literally out of the blue, It's like these companies that go bankrupt. You don't normally hear of universities going bankrupt like that.
No.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, Enron can blow up and whatnot, but not a university.
And with such a history.
Yeah. It's stunning, isn't it? It's shocking.
Yes.
I think I've heard that there are a lot of universities closing, colleges closing all over the country.
Really?
Not the big ones so
country
much as sort of the
Argentina.
mid-sized ones.
Yeah. Education has gotten too expensive.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people questioning the value of a college education.
Yeah.
Yeah, particularly when someone gets a
In
degree
debt.
and end up working at McDonald's.
Which I'm sad. I think the value of a college education is more than just the earning potential.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
But anyway, just as a palate cleanser, I have a couple pictures, and I will invite Kim if she wants to do her thing. She has something.
Very briefly.
This is I Hate AI. Look at what they're doing with Ansel Adams stuff. So down here's an original Ansel Adams, and then they're selling prints based on a generation based on Ansem Arts.
They look like illustrations,
Yeah,
Really?
it's
God.
like paintings, or they
don't
don't
have
like
any.
photographs anymore.
It's infuriating.
Yeah,
it is infuriating.
yeah.
And okay, this is a artist doing a triptych, huge triptych in charcoal of a buffalo. I respect the technical work.
Yeah.
That's the area in Kensington that might be developed. This is, I ran across this, one of Georgia O'Keeffe's urban paintings back when she was living in New York.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah, she did really,
That's
really
amazing.
beautiful
I've
work
never seen
there.
that before at all.
No, never.
More
Yeah.
detailed than her stuff is usually. I'm surprised it really is hers. Huh.
Mhm.
Yeah. And finally, here is the French artist Andre Masson. I thought that was a very nice. What did he call it? The social garden.
Gardens, yeah.
Tacage. I can't translate that.
Le jardin saccagé. Saccagé.
Right.
Is he a modern artist then? Is he someone new?
1934.
No.
No.
I never heard of him.
He was a sort of a small character in I guess the Impressionists. I didn't spend much time looking him up.
Put him as a surrealist.
Yeah, I would put him as a surrealist. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's
It's
famous.
lively.
Yeah.
Like,
all right. That's what I have for art news.
Nice.
And
Good stuff.
Yes.